What's up, y'all? Today, got some pizza delivery. It's a pizza box. It doesn't smell like pizza though. I'll tell you what, in all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. So this should be pretty interesting. If it does look like it does in the picture, I haven't looked at it yet. Let's take a look together. Sorry for that sound. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Can you see that? I just don't want this to, hold on. Look at that. That is interesting. It's a star-shaped pizza. It looks like about an eight-point star, which is pretty rare these days. Looks like you got some prosciutto on there, some Parmesan, some tomatoes, arugula. I'm assuming there's sauce underneath. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to take a deeper dive. Let's get this out of the box here. I paid 22 bucks for this, by the way. So that's actually a pretty good deal, I feel like, for this. I mean, this must have taken a fair bit of craftsmanship to put together. So for that price, yeah, that's a real steal of a deal if this is even decent. I don't know how this is, what? All right. Here's a slice. It is kind of fiddly. A lot of rucola on there, or arugula, rocket, whatever you want to call it. It also appears there's some, what's that? Olives. We got some olive action going up on here. And here's the bottom of the crust. It does appear that each point of the star is like a single slice. So I don't know how they put this together, but it's interesting. Going in. Wow. I'll tell you what, I've never tasted anything like this before. Never seen anything like this, never tasted anything like this. The crust, that's nice. Real tasty here. This, I guess if you're someone who doesn't eat the crust, you'd hate this. Well, for one, I hate you. Just kidding. Big joke. But you probably hate this pizza because, like, it's all crust. Not all crust, but like half of it. As you can see, here's a side profile. And, like, a lot of crust here. But it's fluffy and it's tasty. The quote-unquote meat part of the pizza, not the prosciutto itself, but the inside part. I can't tell if I'm loving it or if I'm liking it or if I'm disliking it, to be honest with you. Obviously, this is very non-traditional. Again, I never know what to think about that's just a dome of a cherry tomato plopped right on top. Never know what to think about that because there is sauce underneath, I think. A little bit of tomato sauce. Yeah, there is. Eating it is hard. It's like just difficult to eat because it is kind of messy and the crust is soggy, which I'm not, on an Italian style pizza like this, I don't, I can never hate on a sloggy. I can never hate on a sloppy, what's the word, floppy? I can never hate on a floppy, soggy crust here because, sometimes that's what you're gonna get with Italian style pizzas. So a little bit fiddly, but the flavors, I'll tell you, I think the first thing I said after trying it was I've never tasted these flavors before. And I think it has to do with this right here. Let's open this up. This pizza pocket, man. So yeah, you can see like some crushed olives, I suppose. But it doesn't taste like eating an olive. It tastes olivey, but not in the typical sense of what you think of when you think of an olive, if that makes any sense at all. Very, very unusual. in all of my years. Never eaten a pizza like this, never seen a pizza like this. And I've never, I probably have been flabbergasted by pizzas before just because I can't decipher them. But usually I can decipher a pizza. This one is giving me a lot of problems here. If there's any Italians watching, let me know if this is like an actual thing. I think the flavor could turn a lot of people off. I guess chances are you won't be coming across this exact same pizza, so it might be pointless to talk about the flavors, but just in general, it's a very like umami-y flavor. I mean, if you're into cooking or trying new foods, you might come across something like this. Very, to me, umami-y, earthy. I think the olives are doing that. I think there's like the rucola, little peppery kick. But I feel the earth when I'm eating this pizza. It's not salty, it's not sweet, it's just like, the one prevailing flavor is just umami to me. Which is very, catching me off guard. It's one of those things where I don't know if you've ever had this type of food before, but you take the first bite and you're like, oh, I don't like that. But then you keep eating it and keep chewing it, and then you're like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. Every bite is like that for me with this pizza. Not the crust part. The crust is just good, but every bite of this middle part, I'm like, ew, that's off. But then, like, actually, that's on. I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now that I have formulated an opinion on at least these little half globes of cherry tomatoes right on a pizza with thin, sloppy crust. Why can't I say the word soggy crust, floppy? Not a fan. It can't hold up. And even if it was thicker crust, I mean, I like cherry tomatoes, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think they're really adding much. They're not bringing that much to the party here. I guess it is good to bring a pop of color to it. It does look nice, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if they snuck on a little balsamic vinegar onto this either. It didn't say anything about that on the description, so I'm not sure. And it's not a blatantly strong balsamic-y vinegary flavor, but I'll tell you what though, yeah, it's not often that I come across some pizza that really just throws me for a loop like this. As a self-proclaimed pizza man, well, maybe I shouldn't self-proclaim that, but I do love pizza. It's my favorite food. I had a little bit last night, actually. That tasted honestly kind of healthy. It kind of ate like something that you might associate with, you know, San Francisco, LA. You know what I'm saying? Kind of new age, kind of healthy, organic, clean. Just kind of new flavors, new age flavors, man. That's what I can say about it. So, the main reason why I got this pizza was not because of the toppings. By the way, there weren't any other options. If there was just like a plain pepperoni option or cheese, best believe I would have got one of those. But this was the only option for this star-shaped pizza. And I only got it for the fact that it was a star-shaped. It was a crazy shape, and I've never seen anything like it. But I realized just now that when I was eating it, I wasn't talking about the star shape and the eating dynamics of it so much as I was talking about the flavors or thinking about the flavors. Because it was very interesting flavors. I probably spoke enough on that. But this star shape itself, if you do like crust, if you do appreciate a good dough, I don't know exactly how they formulated that, but I feel like you could take it up to the next level. You could put cheese inside of each one of those star points or different ingredients, and it's just almost like two things in one, because it's like, you know, they have those gimmick pizzas, and maybe this is one, like at Pizza Hut with I don't know, the cheesy bites, or they didn't have one with like hot dogs at one point, or like pigs in a blanket. I don't know, but it's kind of a similar thing, but yeah, similar thing. If you like that kind of thing, then might be your thing. And at the end of the day, I could see myself, I wouldn't get this specific pizza again, I don't think, but if I did come across another star-shaped pizza, I would get it, because I love bread, I love the crust. If it's good, and that was good, so yeah, I don't know. Weird. But thanks for watching, y'all. I'm about to skate out of here, so I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.